Now then, YouTube, welcome back to the penultimate episode of today's recorded session, and we are going to be playing Crystal Palace at home in the final Premier League game of today's recorded session. Here's the team, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to show you. All change. If you want to pause and have a closer look, you can. But I am all about getting this recording session done, as it is currently 1:45 in the morning. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm also all about it being done because I'm fed up playing on this fucking game. In the air, a bunch of inbreds. Early chance for Crystal Palace. Chalobah. Memel there to knock it down to Philly. Philly does well. Jorge Sands, Watkins, Baz Hendricks. Just got to wait for Memel there to eventually make his run. What he does, but the fucking waiting too. Fuck off! Waiting too long that he fucking has to bundle into his man.
And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Well, that'll be a free kick.
So I'm already on the fucking floor there, and he just runs into me, trips over me while I'm already on the floor, and that's a free kick. So what that teaches young kids, EA, you stupid fucking cunts, is if I see a man on the floor while I'm playing football, I could see his legs on the floor as he's fell over or tripped up or whatever, and think, yeah, I'll trip up over those. Corey, gorgeous. Corey, oh, fuck off, you chill out. What that teaches, anyway, before I was rudely interrupted by EA scripting, was that teaches people that you can wait for someone to fall over, and once they've fallen over, trip up over their foot that's on the floor that could be genuinely injured. If I see a man on the floor injured, I'm going to run towards him, run into him, and say he fouled me. What the fuck sort of logic are you on here, you daft cunts?
And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick.
Literally, I was on the floor. It wasn't a foul. It was meant to be a. Oh, fuck off! It was meant to be a slide tackle when it happened, but it was nowhere near him when it happened. He stayed on the floor, continued running, and ran into him. What the fuck? Corny. It's a great ball. It's fucking hell. It's fucking infuriating is what it is. Jorge Sands, Ceballos. Fucking hard work of this so far.
Oh, a lovely ball.
Great save. Trevor Chalobah does well. That's just fucking ridiculous again. I'm just trying to hold him off and you just can't get near him. He turns your man regardless of what you try and do. Good ball from Hendricks into Mousse. Back to Hendricks. Struck well, saved well, itchy nose, corner kick. Ceballos ball in. Cornet's absolutely pile driving in. At least Mousse's only contribution is to fuck off. Little fucking fly. Hey, up, got it. Nice. Nearly half time. It's been fucking awkward. I mean, I know I've had the second team. A draw's not awful here with this second team. As long as we win this remaining games, a draw is enough here. Mousse. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry at all, you bullshit cunts here. I'm doing whatever I can to score. I'm sorry that you had to witness that shitty, sweaty goal that I'm going to take where I can get. Great ball, good strength from Lys Mousse, holds it off and plays it across to Ollie Watkins, who can tap it into an empty net. And a lovely moment for him. He hasn't had too much luck this season. There it is there. Made sure it was impossible to miss. Really good run from Watkins. Really good run and unselfishness from Lys Mousse. And Sheffield United 1, Crystal Palace 0 on the absolute stroke of half-time. we'll take that. And Patrick Vieira isn't best impressed, and that is Ollie Watkins' 5th goal in the Premier League this season. He could have had 15 with how he's played, but I feel like the post has been his worst enemy, as has the keeper. So many opportunities wasted, sort of thing. But yeah, great to see that he's still getting goals and getting into those positions, never dropping his confidence. Let's get straight into the second half. We're ahead, and I'll take that. It's not been the most vintage, legendary game of football, memorable in the world, but we're ahead. And at this stage in the season, that's all I'm bothered about. Oh, for God's sake. Right. Should we try again, David? Hold on. No, that's for Jorge Sands. Shall we try again? Give me the ball. Thank you. Let's try again. Right, so Cornet back to Chalobah, into Philippe, to Sands, over to Cornet. There we go. Into Sensi. Not quite. It's worked out though. Oh, it's very worked out. Get in. 2-0. That was all because of a pass going to the wrong player. For once, EA misplacing a pass for me has worked out in my favour. Well, who else but Bas Hendricks? That ball there, Danny Ceballos, it squirms through the legs of the keeper. Bas Hendricks just hit it first time. It's meant to be with much more power than that, but it doesn't matter. Squirming through the legs of the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. And Bas Hendricks has got his first goal, and let's be honest, it'll probably be his last goal for the club. What a moment. Lovely moment. Rare game, rare start. He gets 7 or 8 start season. I can't remember when I signed him. Not very memorable player, to be honest. At least Mousse turned into space and struck it. And that goal's given us confidence now. Mousse now is Mulder. Decent strike. Good head. Solid connection. Just wide. Goal kicks for Ria. Hoofs it upfield towards the head of Sanchez. Philippe's going to be challenging him for that. It's really poor from Philippe. 2-0 though. Fair few 2-0s. That second goal giving us that bit of leeway, if you like. Penalty nearly given there, by the way. That was close, and I'd rather have that been given, to be honest, because they've got a goal instead. Proof that they just wanted them to score. Nice touch. Stefano Sensi. Watkins. Sensi. Shit from Sensi. Shit from Sands. Shit from Chalobah. Shit from Philippe. Shit from EA. Good from Mulder. And Sands. Not from Sands. Not from Mulder. Is from De Gea. Fucking get rid. And where's it going to fall? Where else would it fall but straight to their player? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the way up there, look, David De Gea should have got that. He's got a goal kick though. Is Chalobah, Sands. Wrong player, but I'll let you off because you're giving it me straight back. Wrong. I press pass. I press pass. I fucking pressed fucking pass. Look at this game. Why? Why bother asking this game to do something? I mean, because sometimes it works beautifully, the crossing and the over-the-top through balls. But why bother? Because no, you just don't fucking listen. Waste of time asking this game to do something.
And now both will rely on their respective benches. Not giving him a moment's peace.
Love that from Philippe with the nutmegs. We'll take a free kick. Philippe Matip there. Play on. Sensi through ball. Watkins. Oh, so unlucky. Well, I could have now looked back and said, oh, I should have took the free kick, but that was a really good ball from Sensi. Really good attempt from Watkins. And a lucky save there. He only just got a toe end to it. Chalobah. Oh, fuck off. I barely brought him out. No! Well, we all know why that's gone in. Look at the time.
And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order.
Mousse, Watkins, nice feet. Ollie Watkins. Traore, Watkins, win it. Mousse, shut fuck off. Bullshit. I mean, Bas Hendricks could have had a couple of goals. I mean, he got his goal. See this corner ball in. Ceballos across there, hits it first time. Squirms too late. I got lucky there with that goal, to be fair. No look about this. Absolutely just making sure. Look, 45th minute. Then, as soon as I pass the ball, it's the 45th minute, making sure there's no way I miss. Then just bullshit ends to the game. I mean, looking at the stats, they probably deserved the draw, but it just felt so unjust. We're still top of the table, though. And we're going to finish today's recording session with a game against Leipzig at home. A place in the Champions League final at stake. And just before we say goodbye, we are going to take one last look at the Premier League table, where you can see we only have 3 games left. We are 1 point clear at the top of the table. 3 games left to play. Those 3 games are at home to Everton and away to Arsenal and Villa. Not easy, but winnable. So, after this recording session, we're going to have 4 games left this season, and they're going to be those 3 and potentially the Champions League final if we win in the next episode. I'll see you next episode for that. Take care. Bye bye.